You ever lose your wallet, your car keys, or your sanity, and then think, at least NASA's got it together? Spoiler alert, they don't. NASA claims to be tracking 27,000 objects orbiting Earth right now. Sounds impressive until you realize there are millions more they can't even see. So basically, we're living under an invisible junkyard, moving at 17,000 mapo, and NASA's up there with binoculars yelling, "We got it! Wait, we lost it! Never mind, it's back!" Who's keeping track of it all? NASA, yeah. The same people who spent $1 billion to design a pen that works upside down. They call it the Space Surveillance Network. It's really just a bunch of telescopes, radars, and government interns eating cold pizza at 3 a.m., going, "Is that a satellite or a Dorito?" What they can see. The U.S. Space Force proudly says they track anything bigger than 10 centimeters. Everything smaller, invisible, which is terrifying because a paint flake once hit the space shuttle window and left a crater, a flake of paint. At that speed, space junk is death glitter, and there are hundreds of millions of these fragments zooming around right now. That's not orbit, that's orbital shrapnel soup. Every time two things collide, they make more pieces. Humanity has invented self-replicating garbage. NASA's secret weapon, math and prayer. How do they track what they can see? Math. Supercomputer math. The kind that melts your brain. They predict every orbit, every speed, every spin, and still get it wrong sometimes. Physics doesn't care about your Excel sheets. When an object might collide, NASA sends an alert. Hey, your $500 million satellite might die Tuesday. Good luck. The company decides whether to move it. Sometimes they don't. Because space traffic control is basically an honor system. Space is the Wild West, except instead of cowboys, we have billionaires and exploding Wi-Fi routers. When NASA misses. Now let's talk about when NASA misses. In 2009, Iridium-33 and Cosmos 2251 smashed into each other at 26,000 mmep. Nobody saw it coming. The result? 2,000 new debris pieces. NASA accidentally created a cosmic piñata, and they said, "We'll update our models." Translation: we have no idea what we're doing. Who's really watching? NASA isn't alone. Space Force, ESA, JAXA, China, everyone's watching the same flying screw. They share data in a spreadsheet titled, "Stuff We Hope Doesn't Kill Us." Each object gets a catalog number and orbital prediction. Some are satellites, some are bolts, some are just mystery blobs nobody claims. The stuff they can't see. The stuff we can't see is the real killer. Microscopic debris moving at 10 times the speed of a bullet. Even a tiny piece hits like a grenade. But they're invisible, so NASA just guesses. They model probabilities, run simulations, and hope math saves the day. It's like trying to dodge rain with statistics. And how do they find out something hit? They wait until the satellite stops working. Our $400 million telescope just died. Was it a solar flare? Nope. Somebody's forgotten wrench from 1986. AI to the rescue. Maybe. Now they're bringing in AI to help. Because when humans fail, we say, "Let the robot do it." AI runs constant collision checks. Sometimes it predicts too much. It once sent 15,000 false warnings in 1 month. Satellite operators started ignoring them like spam emails. Oh, look, another urgent NASA warning. Delete. We built artificial intelligence and taught it anxiety. Private companies making it worse. SpaceX, Amazon, OneWeb, they're flooding orbit with thousands of satellites. Starlink alone has 6,000 up there already. Planned total, 42,000. We're turning orbit into Costco. Astronomers are complaining because the night sky looks like a disco ball. You can't even wish on a star, it's just a router. And if one of these mega constellations collides, instant debris apocalypse. The sky becomes flying knives. International coordination. LOL. Every country says, We're tracking safely, which is political code for we're guessing differently. Nobody shares everything because every space agency is also a spy agency. It's a global group project where everyone hides their homework and blames the other guy when it explodes. The math of insanity. Every orbit changes constantly because of drag, gravity, solar pressure, and vibes. Objects tumble, explode, fragment. It's chaos math. Imagine tracking 27,000 Hornets in a hurricane. That's someone's job. And then politicians cut their funding because space isn't a priority. Meanwhile, an old Soviet rocket's out there like, hold my vodka, the cleanup that doesn't exist. They keep talking about cleaning space. How do you clean something moving faster than a bullet and owned by 30 countries? You can't even pick it up without breaking international law. You need permission to grab someone's trash. There are ideas, magnetic nets, laser brooms, space vacuums, but none of them work fast enough. The only thing we're removing is hope, the alien perspective. If aliens fly by, they'll see Earth surrounded by scrap metal and go, "Oh no, they're still under construction." Then they'll realize, nope, that's the finished product. We've turned our planet into the cosmic version of a Walmart parking lot at midnight. Blinking lights, lost drones, and one guy in a Tesla blaring EDM, the moral of the story. NASA's tracking 27,000 objects. That's the good news. The bad news? There are millions they'll never see. Space debris is multiplying faster than your ex's excuses. Every launch adds more chaos. One day, we'll have so much debris that rockets can't even leave Earth. But hey, at least we have GPS and Netflix. Until one day, bam, your Wi-Fi dies because a 1970s screw hit a Starlink satellite. When that happens, don't panic. Just look up, salute the sky, and say, "There goes progress." This is Orbital Secrets. Subscribe before the next satellite hits unsubscribe on humanity.